got this wheel here, and it's mounted on the tire machine, and I'm going to use a sander and try to take care of some of the problems that these lips have. I don't know if it's clear or not, but this has maybe been sanded by somebody before, and it's still got some chunks out of it. Some chrome, and they're flaking. It just comes from corrosion underneath. 220 grit paper, so I'll and we'll see how it turns out in a minute. Doesn't really look any better. I'm gonna try a brand new piece of 220. Yeah, still thinking that's not as aggressive a grit as it needs to be. I think I'm also going to grab a file. Well, I kind of went AWOL, just tried a bunch of stuff. Filed all this stuff, and even some of the face. I sanded this a lot more with 220, and decided that wasn't really doing what I was looking for. And then I went to 400, just like auto body paper, wet sanding it. So I went to 1500 and then 2000. This is feeling really smooth to me. So I'm just going to see what happens if I try to polish this right now. So there's a lot of those bolts there, and this thing's really noisy. This is what the bolts look like, gold and dull, and nobody likes what they look like. So what we did was we figured out how to polish them, and while they're still rusty down in the recess there, they came out looking a heck of a lot better. I just remembered about this at the very last one, so you can see gold, not gold. So got this thing, this cloth polishing deal and some stuff. I think they call this rouge. Put a little bit of that on there, and we're actually sticking the bolt in the chuck of the drill and doing this. And that's what you get. They took about 30 seconds each, so with loading them and, you know, whatnot, did all of them in an hour or so.
Alright, so Samsquanch spent a while trying to polish up this lip, and he did a lot of work to get it to here. We both agreed that it was not worth it to go ahead and do both of them. We're gonna build the wheels first, and maybe we'll polish them later. We are trying to seal our wheels similarly to Offbeat Garage and how he does his wheels, because that dude pretty much just does everything right, or as close to right as he can do at home. We've got the wheels split, and we've got 3 bolts in there, and we have 3 nuts that are loosely put on there as well. And so we'll be able to spread cheek and just like get it all up in there, and then yeah. We should get a nice solid seal, and we'll put the face in there, and then we'll spread the top of it nice and good looking, so it doesn't turn out like that wheel over there. No, Koos, no, don't do it.
Don't look at it.
Don't do it, Koos. Oh.
No.
Oh.
This is bugging me. There we go.
Ah.
You're doing great.
Hot.
Bing bang bongo.
Now we're gonna spread cheek. So we're gonna put the silicone in there, and we're going to place the face in there afterwards, and we're gonna tighten these 3 down. No, we aren't. We're gonna tighten 4 of these dudes down, and then we're going to spread everything out, and we'll pull this tape off, and then we'll fill in the rest of the bolt holes and get everything nice and tight. But we're gonna remember Loctite on this wheel, because we had to go back and put Loctite in that wheel after we did it the first time, and that sucked. So
Don't be us.
don't be us. Remember to use your Loctite the first time.
Ready?
I am.
Yeah, I think it's good.
There's only 1 chance.
Alright, cool. Oh, you fucked it, Jerry. And that's why we
Do that
put
every time.
that's why we put the tape there.
You're so bad about that.
Man, see. Nobody likes it when their 3-piece wheels don't seal.
Wow.
So we need to line up the valve stem hole with the cutout in the lip for the valve stem. So do that. Everything should sit in pretty nice. So we can pop a bolt in there and a bolt across from there. Cool. So now we can. Do you want to do it?
Do what?
Spread it. Just spread her down, and when your finger gets full of it, just slap it on these gloves.
Okay.
Sorry guys, I'll find it on my fingers now. That's the sauce.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Spinning, baby.
So satisfying.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey. It's 2020. Check it out, Coos.
I think it looks pretty good.
Looks
Better than
pretty
the other
alright.
one.
Looks way better than the other one. I mean, it's not perfect, but like, it's gonna seal.
Give her a spin.
I knew there was gonna be a wheel or a tire.
Wheel.
Whoa.
Seal the wheel. And seal the deal. Alright guys, so we finally got the second wheel put together. The second one only took us 45 minutes to get sealed and put together and torqued down. So that was cool. And the first one took probably an hour, maybe a little more. The first one is definitely not as pretty. You can see parts of it we'll probably take off with an X-Acto knife before we put tires on here. But on the one over here, we put the tape much closer to the seam so you can barely see the seal at all, but that goes all the way in and in between the bolts so that we have a nicely built, nicely sealed set of
Big old wheel.
yeah. Thank you for helping me with the wheels. I was gonna say, yeah, Samsquanch is at work, man. He's being a normal human being.
Productive individual.
Just give us one over the phone.
Like and subscribe.
Wow.
Person.